Alright, so I'm gonna make this video short and sweet. It's day 63. My balance is sitting like this. And I'm gonna make this video short and sweet for three reasons. Number one, it's past my bedtime, somewhat. Number two, got the rest of my family asleep, so I need to be joining them soon. And number three, my battery is low. So after I finish this video, I'm gonna play me a little chess, and if anybody plays chess online, y'all can go ahead and let me know where I can find you so I can tighten up my skills on chess because I'm still learning. But this dropped in my spirit, and I was like, okay, I gotta shoot this video because people need to understand that BG wealth sharing is not for the fragile. BG wealth sharing is not for the fragile. It's for those who have thick skin, that's tired of doing things the regular way, that want to take a chance, want to take a risk, that's willing to bet on themselves and risk a certain amount of money in order to get started, whatever that amount is, whether it's 1,000, whether it's more, whether it's 500, whatever the case may be. But it's not for the fragile. And I say that because, number one, it's a couple of things that can run a person off. There are times where when it's time to go to the website, the link is always refreshing due to several different things. Now, I'm not here to say I know exactly what causes it. However, I know it's tons of people across the globe that are rushing into certain links. So it could look as though the link is spammy because it's people all over just rushing the same link all at the same time. So that could make the link look a little bit spammy. Possibly. Could be people reporting it. Possibly. I don't know. Because there's a lot of BG wealth sharing haters out there that do not want to see BG wealth sharing succeed. Because if BG wealth sharing succeed, it puts a lot of other entities to shame. So people are preying on the downfall of BG wealth sharing, to say the least. So some of them could be causing it to, make the links do what it does. But you got to have the ability to push through those scenarios and say, you know what, I'm still going to log in, make my daily trades, or I'm still going to get enrolled regardless because I want to make sure my money doubles. I've seen other people double their money and withdraw. You got to have that thick skin that says you're going to push through regardless. And there's certain people who are getting joined every day because they had that thick skin. They're like, oh, okay, I ain't tripping about the website, didn't work. I know people are in it. I know people are doubling their money. I know people are withdrawing. I'm in it to win it. That's a different level of a person. That's not the person who's fragile and runs at any sign of something seeming a certain way. Now, some people might say, oh, that was a sign. If it didn't work, that means it wasn't meant. Some people might take that approach. And I'm not here to judge either. But I just know BG wealth sharing is not for the fragile. Just off of that alone, just off of the link scenario, sometimes it could vary. Sometimes it might work for a day, might work for a week, might work for a short amount of time. And it's multiple links that they always share to refresh and let people know, hey, these are the newest links based on whatever. So it's not for the fragile as it relates to that. Number two, it's a lot of negativity associated with BG wealth sharing. That alone is enough to run people off. Because anytime there's negativity involved, a lot of people don't want no parts of it. They don't want no association with it. They don't want to be connected to anything that people deem as possibly being negative. But you got to understand, everything has a level of negativity associated with it. It's nothing that people like 100%. That's just the nature of life. You can see the prettiest scenario, prettiest scenery, prettiest thing happen. It could be the prettiest baby with the prettiest lady walking the baby in a stroller with the prettiest background, the prettiest view. You're going to see an ugly comment. That's just how it works. That's just how people are. So, that said, when you see the negativity associated with BG wealth sharing, and now people are saying, "Oh, is this, is that?" Is people don't have that thick skin in many cases to say, "Yeah, I heard what they saying, but I'm gonna do it anyway." So it's not for the fragile. This is for the person who says, "I hear what they saying, but my inner says other," or things that I've witnessed people saying that they've been able to do tells me otherwise. Or people I know, or people that I feel I'm connected to or know personally have done certain things. And real recognize real. And what I mean is sometimes you could tell if somebody is fluffing or if they're keeping it a buck, if they're authentic in whatever it is that they're delivering to you. And sometimes you can use that alone to say, you know what, that's enough for me to take that next step. And truth be told, I'm okay with the fact that BG Worth Sharing is not for the fragile, because what it does is serves as a filtering process. Because if you have to pull teeth or convince in order to get a person to rock with BG, then that's not necessarily the type of person that you want to be reminding or, trying to keep engaged in something that you know can really help and benefit them. You want the person who's willing to push through, figuring out alternative routes, because now they add value to the team. It's people who have joined, and now they're sharing, hey, this is the new link. This is what we do. And now they're adding value naturally because they came in with that in them already. So it filters out those that might not necessarily be good for the culture, because they say rotten eggs or rotten apple can spoil a whole bunch. And who you're connected to, who you're around, a person who has the perspective of glass half empty and glass half full can oftentimes spill over to the whole bunch. But if everybody is like, nah, yeah, we don't like this aspect of it, but we're serious about doubling our money. We're serious about taking our daily trades multiple times a day. We're serious about making our withdrawal. We're serious about seeing this thing through. That's a game changer within itself. But that person doesn't come from the fragile mentality who can easily be deterred by the different things that may seem as though it's keeping them from their goals. That person can't be the same person. That person can't be easily deterred. So it's not for the fragile, because if you're easily deterred, then it's a good chance that BG Worth Sharing isn't for you. And this is not me using reverse psychology either. This is me really saying, based on my observation, it's different mindsets of people who are like, nah, I'm rocking, I'm rolling. I've already did this, I've done that. Now I've completed my steps. I'm like, oh, you already did this? You did that? Oh, okay. And now I can see the difference in them and the energy that they bring and the value that they bring going forward and the mindset that they bring going forward. It's totally different from the person who would have had to been convinced, motivated, inspired over and over again to tap into something that we're showing people is helping double and multiply and grow their money. So that being said, that's all I have for you. I just wanted to say, listen, BG Worth Sharing is not for the fragile. If this is something that deters you, scares you, runs you off, then I get it. But this might not be for you at this moment. It might be certain times later that this will be a good fit for you based on your angle and perspective. But right now, this might not be for you. And I totally get it. So this is not a bash or a judgment angle. It's just that it does have its areas of hiccups. And could I be naive in certain angles? It's possible. But I do know that many times the ones who are willing to take the bigger risk get the bigger returns. Greater risk, greater rewards. And that's just in general. If you're willing to embark on the journey when everything isn't just laid out perfectly and just already paved in gold, then many times you become that person who benefits greatly because you were willing to deal with things before everything was solidified, set in stone, locked in, predictable, perfect, so to speak. And you benefit greatly as a result of that. But if you're willing to wait until things get to that level, then it's great. It'll still be good for you at that time. You just don't get the benefit off of the growth that could have taken place over the duration of time that it took to get to that place. Just something that dropped in my spirit that I wanted to share with you. If you want to be a part of BG Worth Sharing, it's a link down below. It'll allow you to go through the process. If you get stuck in any part of the process, you can reach out to me. I can assist you. If you're already a part of BG Worth Sharing, consider the system. And I will say this about the system because I had a conversation with a gentleman earlier and he brought up a valid point. But consider the system because the system has a built-in smart link and they're constantly updating the new links every time a new link comes out. Now, the links do adjust and alter and things of that nature. But when the links are functioning, they definitely are constantly rotating those links. So that way, even when somebody comes to your system, you don't have to worry about, well, I mean, if they come on the link, it might not work. No, they're constantly updating the link with your referral ID. So that way, when the link is updated, you have a fresh working link that people can go to and still get enrolled. How do I know? Because people have done it sight unseen without me knowing that they did it. And then later I realized, oh, they did it, and I contact them, make sure they're getting their bonus trades and all of the things that are necessary in order to help them multiply their money. So if you want the system, link down below. If you want to get started, link down below. But it's not for the fragile, that I can assure you. But for those who are willing to embark on the journey during this time frame, we welcome you with open arms. And those who are not, then I get it. I promise you, I get it. Because there's certain things that would have possibly at some point in my life made me say, you know what, nah, not right now. But I'm at a different mentality and different things that allow me to move in a different way. So I decided to take action because that's just where I'm at. So depending on where you're at, this may be for you. Depending on where you're at, it may not be for you. But for me, it was for me. And for many of those who are on board, it is for them. Like 700,000 people. Can't be wrong. Mr. Smith, signing out. Salute.